We're back!
We're hungry!
And our thirst for knowledge
And hunger for food
has brought us to this place. We're standing in front of the main building of the Lawrence School, Lovedale in magnificent Ooty.
We've been to a lot of schools and colleges, but for our money, this is the most beautiful campus we've been to. And it's not a small campus. It's spread over 700 acres.
That's a lot.
And with 800 students, that's almost 1 acre per student. And this acre's mine. This really nice one.
Really?
I bags it.
That's cool. Why are you pushing me?
You're on my acre.
No, your acre ends over here. So that is yours. This is mine. And you can have all of this, but I have a football field in my acre. So when you come over here, you can have your own acre to do with what you will. There are 4 Lawrence schools in India, undivided India. There's of course the Lawrence School at Lovedale in Ooty. There's the Lawrence School Sanar in Kasauli. There is one in Mount Abu, and there's one in Ghora Gali, which is now in Pakistan. This one, however, was made after Sir Major General Henry Lawrence was killed in 1857 in Lucknow in the First War of Independence.
This school started in 1858.
There's some magnificent food in the offing. There's some great musical bands that play over here, made up completely of students. It's a magnificent campus. There's a whole bunch of wildlife, which has just gone up by 2. So the party is about to begin. The Lawrence School Lovedale houses a real treasure in the form of a senior school building. Inside that is another treasure, the large hall. Inside that is another treasure, this, the grand piano. And this is even older than the school, and it is an absolutely beautiful piece of musical equipment.
And the school takes great pride in another treasure they have, young Lino Montero, who's in class 12th and can play some really fancy tunes on this, right?
Lino Montero. You already sound like a musician, yeah.
So, and have you been studying music before you came to school, or is it a school-centered
I've
thing?
been doing since I was 5.
So you probably know all the classics then, right?
Probably.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Do you know Dr. Dhingra? You don't know Dr. Dhingra? Baba Sehgal, if you're watching, no appreciation for true music these days. So fine, then play whatever you want, yeah.
It has to be said, though, we've been visiting a lot of schools, and all the schools now, there's a lot of active interest being taken in children developing stuff besides just studies. And music is a big one. Please play some music. Something classic so that we know it, because we don't know this one. Can you play another classic? That sounds familiar. It's like a new age version of Happy Birthday. No.
It's called Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon. Of course, you would have preferred Baba Sehgal.
If you want loud music, just go listen to the Pipe and Drums Band.
You think they can play Baba Sehgal?
Surely.
The Lawrence School Lovedale has had a rich military tradition, and that continues on to this day. Leading this 48-member bagpipes and drum band is young Vasundhara over here. Do you know when this band was started, the bagpipes and drums band?
1960s.
1960.
Yeah.
You weren't around then to lead it.
No.
And you swing that rod around so that people can keep looking and they remember if they don't perform, they get whacked with it.
This is just to signal them.
Okay.
Like this is to start
Okay.
and getting over with the tune.
Can I hold that? I always wanted to hold that. Okay. What is the sign for break into spontaneous dancing moves? No, it's not that. Now you're going to see the sign which allows the best bagpipers to come forward in our segment Apollo Go the Distance. Only on Apollo Highway on my plate. 6 pipers, will you please come forward?
In this competition, we're going to check which of these young ladies can hold a note for the longest. So once Rocky gives the 1, 2, 3 go, and you start blowing your first note, the last person to give up is going to be the winner. Is that clear?
And you can't take a breath, okay? So I'll go slow so you can fill up your lungs before you start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
She held it along.
So the winner was one of these 2 young ladies, even though she went on for the longest, she drew a little breath in the middle somewhere. So the winner and reigning bagpiper champ of Lawrence School Lovedale is young Khushbu over here. Woo! Give her a hand, guys. And that wonderful bottle is for you. I'm going to hand over to you. So ladies, thank you very much. Please get back and let's see what you guys can do.
As you can see from all the serious glum faces here, studying in a residential school is a really hard life. Not only do you have to study, but to stop studying and step out, stand in line and get some tea and some delicious cake.
They do it at 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock and 4:30. That's 3 times a day. Can I come back to school over here? I can, right?
This whole bunch that you see here have a very important post besides all the funny badges that you see here. They're part of the food council of the school and they pretty much decide what everybody gets to eat, correct?
Yeah.
So how does it happen? Do you vote on it?
We vote, but it also depends on whether the steward agrees to whatever we say. There are a lot of members, we come up with ideas, we see what the school can provide us, and we make decisions. It's sort of, we decide the menu for the month. It's about the end, you have to negotiate well.
Yeah, that's what negotiate.
Yeah.
I think the hard time of tea and coming here is over. Now you have to go back to your classes and have fun, right? All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the Senior Boys Dining Hall, one of 4. Beautiful antiquated teak wood, the sense of a gentleman's club, yet the aromas of fresh food cooking.
Too bad they don't have a drama class in this place because you know who could easily apply for a job here. And this is the prefect's table where you sit with important people and get unlimited food.
I finally made it to the prefect's table.
Actually, a little correction. It's the high table.
That's okay. I've always wanted to get high. Welcome. Sorry. We're here on the high table and joining us are the illustrious student body of the school. That's Theru, he's the head boy. That is Prachi, she's the head girl. And that is Anshuman. And Anshuman, what are you? What's your position of importance?
Vice head boy.
Vice head boy. And you're in charge of?
Vice.
I just do stuff when he's not around.
Ah, so you have a cushy job. It's a very special day over here at the Lawrence School Lovedale today. It happens to be the festival of Eid, and that is why we're getting this special meal over here. Now keep in mind, all these poor children don't have any holidays. They study through the week. Is that right?
Yeah.
Except for Saturdays and Sundays, or?
Only Sunday.
It's a hard life. So how's the food, guys, generally?
I really like it.
No complaints?
No complaints.
What would the menu usually be for today?
It would be sambar and rice with papad and you get a fruit along.
So at the beginning of the week, you already know what you're going to get to eat every day of the week.
See that board over there?
Yeah.
We got the menu every day there, so it's spread out throughout the month.
There's only a small problem. A, it's far away, and B, it's in English.
Prachi, now every school has its own slang and cool terms. For example, we believe scruffing is one of yours.
Yeah.
What is scruffing?
Stuffing is bunking class.
You would never do that.
Bunking anything for that matter.
But you would never do that.
I can't say that.
Good hearty fare. The veg biryani has paneer in it, nice balance of spices, with a little bit of extra chili, and it's very nicely balanced by the pachadi, the raita with the onion and in it. I could eat this a few times.
Hey, considering that it's been made for a lot of students, this is still a really, really good biryani. The pachadi, of course, is a perennial favorite of mine, and this is possibly the spiciest food in any school canteen that I've had, which is incredible.
Fortunately, if you find the food a little spicy, there's delicious semia right there, which is very, very nice. It's time for Rocky and Mayur's report card. Rocky, history.
A+. How about beauty queens?
A++++.
Why so many?
Because there's 4 of them.
Ah, good point.
Geography.
710.
What a school. You don't become a famous, accomplished alumni that your school or college is proud of just by staying in the class and swatting at your studies. It's all about having a well-rounded education, and so that's what we're here to do, a well-rounded education and a specific activity.
The specific activity for the day is a picnic. So we're ready with our cakes and our patties and our glasses and our plates, and we're about to start the picnic.
Here's something very interesting. All the cakes, all the pastries, all the bread, everything you see with us is all made here in the school bakery and kitchen.
All right, so let's go. Start marching, guys. Left, right, left. So we're off on a picnic. Let's go.
The boys are going to be led by me. The girls have already gone front. We're going somewhere really happy and alive, the cemetery. Let's go.
Apparently builds character. I'm going to hand it over to one of the boys because we'll make real men out of them. Are you ready?
Go in.
Yes, sir.
This is about the same size as you. Are you ready to go? One,
Yes, sir.
2, 3.
And remember, if you get tired, the school motto, never given. So no matter, even if your arm falls off, don't let go of that. Okay?
Go on then. So what you girls are saying to me is that you come to the cemetery often for picnics.
Yes, sir.
Yes. But why? There's nothing exciting. Things are pretty dead around here at the cemetery. You know why everybody loves cemeteries so much?
No, sir.
Because people are always dying to get in.
All jokes aside, the cemetery is a very important part of student life and also for alumni. In fact, very often all these kids will come and they'll help clean up the place and spruce it up so it looks nice and clean. And of course, you can come and have your little picnic here.
So the picnic begins. Not here risen. That's the guardian angel of the cemetery. See, that's what she's called. And one of the principals is buried right here since 1925. So now I'm really scared. So I'm going to go and sit down over there. And you guys, let's eat. What are we waiting for? So why do you guys like coming here so much?
So it's so peaceful.
It's spooky.
There's some feeling that brings us here.
That's an intense line. Just some feeling that brings us over here. Do you think it's one of the ghosts saying, "Come here"? Now, who knows a ghost story about this place?
There's a story of a guy being cursed over here.
Don't tell me all these stories. I'll get really frightened and I'll have to run away.
There was a flower on a grave and then he plucked it and he put it in a cycle. He went home and then all bad things started happening to him. He started falling down. He got hurt.
You're not scared. Take a close look at that face. While these stories go on, I'm just going to get up and serve the juice. But the great part about this place is it's smack bang in the middle of a forest. And apparently there's a panther around. Is that right?
Yes.
Has anybody seen it?
Yes, sir.
And there's also ghosts around. Has anybody seen them?
No, sir.
Yes.
Urban legends and stories of ghosts abound in all schools. Some of them have haunted hallways, some of them have stuff. No school that we know of is fortunate enough to have a beautiful place like this lying in the middle of the school premises. I think that's part of the reason why none of these kids seem to be scared, unlike me.
It's time for our segment, Then and Now.
Then, the principals at Lawrence School, Lovedale, were gentlemen.
But now, the headmistress and the deputy headmistress of our school are ladies.
Then, people were dying to get into the cemetery.
Now we are going to the cemetery to clean up and have a picnic.